ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Dr. Friedman Lara. I'm here with my co-host, Felix Santuu. Hello, Felix.
Hello, how are you?
Fantastic.
Thank you.
It's been a great week, great end of the week, and anytime I get to hang out with you.
Oh, my pleasure.
We've been doing this podcast for, 20-odd years? 20-odd years.
I'd be a liar if I said anything different. Yeah.
Classic Felix. We'll cut right to the chase here. We're back here with the Aching Holiday podcast, where we discuss some horrible things that have happened to us on holiday, and that could be, as the Americans say, on vacation, or it could be like on a regular holiday. Like a vacation or a trip or even like a celebration day, like
President's Day.
President's Day,
Yes.
yes, something like that. So we've got a couple special guests today. We flew them in from wherever they're from. I didn't ask.
I didn't either.
Just
I don't care,
take care of it. No. We have Alexis Marana.
Yeah.
Alexis, hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you today, Alexis?
I am fine.
Oh, okay. Alexis. I don't think Alexis is from America.
No, I don't either.
No, I'm not from imperialist America.
Oh, okay, Alexis. Are you okay to say where you're from?
I'm from Georgia.
From is it
Not the Georgia you're thinking.
Oh, from the other Georgia. Remember that one?
Georgia,
yes. And who's it? What was our other guest's name?
Our other guest's name is Dan Matko?
Yeah, that's it.
Dan Matko?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan.
Hey.
You seem like you don't want to be here today, Dan.
Well, it's the reason.
Join the club.
we're here. It's the reason we're here. They're talking about the holiday.
Ugh.
Sounds like every holiday was a bad holiday for you.
Don't get me started.
Well, we have to get you started,
Why
otherwise we've got no podcast.
Sorry, so prepare to be started. You will answer questions
Classic Felix.
that we ask.
Yeah, Alexis.
Yeah.
So, are you here on holiday right now?
I am here for certain Soviet program. Oh, I'm not supposed to say Soviet anymore, except this, because there's definitely no more Soviet Union.
Oh, okay. So
Fearless leader Putin has made sure we know that there is no Soviet Union.
So
I'm on Georgian relocation program.
Georgian relocation program. That sounds fantastic. Any fun activities?
Duh. Yes. Celebrating American holidays. Except they go so wrong.
Okay.
And Dan? Where are you from?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh? Okay.
It's the Christmas.
Just Christmas.
Christmas is like a mark on a curse on my family. Every Christmas.
What a sham. Am I right then?
Every Christmas, for as long as I can remember, one of my family members has died on Christmas Day.
Wow.
Every year of my life, as far as I can remember.
I'm so sorry for that.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it
That
sucks.
sounds terrible. I mean, there's a perk. It's one less gift you have to get every year.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Now, you've probably heard that before.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Did you get your gift from that person before they expired?
Well, this year.
Just this
It's
year?
been a couple of years in the past that, the person that I was expecting a gift from died.
Have you thought about celebrating earlier? Like a day or two? Sorry, this seems sensitive.
No, Felix. It's okay.
I'm very strategic.
It's classic Felix. Felix sometimes tries
About
to
the celebration.
break
It's
the
a very
tension.
logical question. It's a very
point
Soviet,
is that
he gets
Soviet
He
question.
gets it.
December 25th is Christmas. And
Usually,
December
yes.
25th, every year, one of my family members dies.
Wow.
Every year.
Do you have a large sibling group? Or your parents
It's
did?
cousins, it's aunts, it's uncles, it's somebody in my family lineage dies on Christmas.
Just a perhaps unrelated question, Dan. How many family members do you have left?
Well, my mom's still here.
Well, that's good. She's lucky.
Boss.
But Christmas is coming up.
All of my siblings are gone. I've had 3 brothers and 2 sisters.
What were their names?
Karen.
That's okay. No. I see this is
I'm
difficult
sorry,
for you.
Stephanie was the most.
I know. This seems very difficult for you. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know why we're doing.
I just wanted to. There's a word, immortalize them.
Yes.
I just
yes.
wanted to get
like memorialize. Yes.
Yeah,
Hannah
memorialize.
Memorialize.
And what was that? Hannah Jacob?
Hannah, Jack, Terrence.
What? Terrence, okay.
Well, but so you've got your mother and you.
My father died Christmas of '08. Hit by a train.
Oh.
He was with the Polar Express.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry. It's Georgian tradition to make light of death.
Wow.
Death comes for us all.
It
We
does.
cannot laugh. We cannot live.
I apologize, but I do understand where Alexis is coming from. It's a very dry sense of humor, just very.
Russians known for their very dry sense of humor.
Well, is it Russian or is it Georgian?
It's all of the above.
Okay.
One day that train of death will come
The
for.
Polar Express.
Yeah, it will come for choo choo.
Interesting fact.
Classic Felix.
Interesting fact.
Is this a train
all
fact?
all of my family,
Yes.
brothers, sisters, I mean distant relatives. I don't care about them. I don't pay much attention to them. But everybody in my immediate family, the cousins, the aunts, have only died December 25th. We've never had a death on any other day
Whoa.
but December
Wow.
25th.
Wow.
That makes it easy to plan, right?
I mean, it puts a lot of funerals right at about New Year.
New Year's.
Well,
Nice.
there's a funeral home in the neighborhood that he's already got ours.
So they're ready.
booked.
They're ready.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yes. Go ahead, Alexis.
Question, Mr. Matko. Do they have? It seems like if that were the case, they might choose to not leave the house that day.
Well, of course.
I did not put a question mark on the end of that sentence.
Well,
I
of course.
apologize.
I mean, we told Dad, I know you have a business trip across the tracks. Don't know. But he's a businessman.
Businessman, business trip on.
I mean, some of them.
On December
on
25th.
I hear what you're saying. Yes, we are extra careful on that day, hoping that, But one day, a satellite fell from the sky and landed on my cousin's house.
Where was that satellite from?
I have an idea.
Anyway, do you have more questions?
I do.
I like that one answered, honestly.
Yes, I do.
Where
Alexis.
was that
The-
satellite from?
It's not coincidence that we brought both of you here today.
Nope.
There was an intent. There was a purpose. We believe in healing.
That's right.
That's why the aching holiday. The only way the aching holiday becomes just a regular holiday is if there's healing involved. And Alexis, we know that in the former Soviet Union, now currently just Georgia, that you were a satellite technician.
You've read my files.
Yes.
We have read your files, yes, and we do know that you were on duty that night, that the satellite fell.
Which night? Christmas?
Christmas Eve.
I always work Christmas. American Christmas Day. I ask for it.
Yes, we know, and that time when the satellite fell through Dan's house and killed his family member.
Bernard.
Oh, 2002.
You were working. We also know that
Pittsburgh.
we know that in 2008 you were working on a train, practicing train driving. I forget the title of what that title is.
Engineer.
Train engineering.
Yes.
And
Are you shitting me right now?
No.
no, Dan,
It gets worse, so just wait.
it gets worse.
Just wait.
It gets worse.
Just wait.
You were driving a train. 2008 Christmas.
I'm not going to deny this because you obviously have my
Wait a
files.
second. 2019.
Yes.
Yes.
My cousin Stephanie.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
My sister
2009.
Stephanie was murdered in a park by an unknown assailant.
I was dressed as bear.
There was There was an operation. Remember Operation
Russian Bear.
or Operation Russian Bear that Alexis was forced to partake in. It's not a voluntary position
Had no choice.
in Georgia.
You do not get choices in Soviet Georgia.
No. You are told what to do and you go.
But choices are available
Yes.
tonight for Dan.
We do have choices for you.
Choices.
Yes. Speaking of choices, very quickly, I'm sorry, Dan.
Yeah,
I was
Hold on, wait.
Can we take a break?
Yes.
You can.
Yeah. Take a breather, Dan. Catch your breath. Unclench your fists. While Felix and I discuss our sponsors for today. Harry's dying professions. It's rather
Ironic.
I know, it's rather ironic. It's like right on the nose. Harry's dying professions. Harry does taxidermy, which is fantastic. Harry does taxidermy. He does embalming for at the funeral home.
One of my favorites.
Yes.
One of my favorites.
He also colors hair, which is fantastic. It's those three things that you don't think would go together, but they do.
Matter of fact, I believe, Dan, your family has probably been touched
My whole
by
family,
Harry's dying professions.
We have a house that we built specifically for all of our dead relatives.
Right.
So, Dad's family.
Welcome back, by the way. I know you stepped out.
Yes. You've caught your second
just needed-
breath. I understand.
We get it.
We did spring this on you. Yeah, a lot of times that you think that
I
a
wish
surprise
Mr.
show.
Matko would take his hands out the pockets.
Well,
No, he's
he-
okay. He's
Very
okay.
suspicious.
we do have metal detectors at the doors. Mr. Matko did not know you would be here. You, the one who is responsible for the death of all of his family
I'm keeping
members.
my hands in my pockets so I don't strangle you.
You see, it's
Now, Dr. Friedman, you did say the death of all his family members, but let's get to the real juicy, meaty issue here. That there is a reason that Dan's mother is still alive.
there is a reason. Dan, you thought all your family members, other than your mother, had passed. We're here to tell you no. There is one more. You do have one more family member. A young boy who at birth was taken away, was separated from your mother, your father, all your siblings, all your cousins, your aunts, uncles, everyone. And he was sent away to a faraway land where he was raised by a different family in the cold, in the darkness,
In the war.
in the war. And he learned to be a different person.
Is it the Cold War? Is that what you're
Part-
alluding to?
part-
It was a Cold War,
Partly,
yes.
yes.
Dan,
Sound familiar?
I mean,
Alexis, does that sound like anyone you know?
I grew up Cold War and I never knew my true parentage. I've always felt like I was missing a piece of me.
And you always felt called to the States, right?
Always,
Called to America.
because even when Soviet Georgia was not saying you go to States, I was like, I want to go to States.
And-
I just
and-
don't.
And of all the states, of all the places to go, he always ended up in Pittsburgh.
That's right.
Always ended up in Pittsburgh.
The state of Pittsburgh.
The state of Pittsburgh. Dan, you don't have just one sibling.
What?
You don't have just one relative left.
Why
I'm
are you
sorry.
talking about two different things at once? First
No,
you were
no, no.
talking about me, now you're talking about Dan. And you go back to me and then Dan.
This is what we do here. We heal. Here on the aching holiday, we heal. Dan,
I heard my mother talking about 2 years ago,
yes,
crying
yes,
to my father's picture.
yes,
Why? Why did we let him go?
yes.
I didn't know who they were talking about. It was you.
It was Alexis. Dan, Alexis is your brother. Alexis. The people that you've been killing for the past 17, 18, 20, going on 20 odd years.
20 years.
20.
Yes.
20 odd years.
They were all
They were your family.
my family.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very Russian thing to do.
that is so Russian. I've never felt more patriotic than I ever do right now. To know that I've secretly and clandestinely murdered nearly all of my family's relatives to get to the one. My brother.
And as today is December 25th, we have the room over there. There's 2 knives. Gentlemen, go heal. And that's all the time we have today. Thank you so much for joining us
for being here.
on the Aching Family. I've been Dr. Friedman Lara.
And I am just regular old Felix.
Felix Santuu. Thank you, Classic Felix. Gentlemen, just make sure to clean up, whoever comes out, clean up whatever mess you make.
All right. You have to be on the waterworks every time.
And thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.